Hi guys, I'm just making sure that everyone has the opportunity to join if they would like to join. Alrighty, well, let's get started. So, today we are going to talk about personality and branding. And I thought, what better way to do this than by going live and showing you my full personality so that you have the opportunity to see how I mesh my own personality with my brand and how I define my own version of professional. And I will show you how to do that for yourself in this live training. So, how do you mesh your personality with your brand? How much of your personality should show through in your brand? That is the question we aim to answer today. So when I say branding, what I mean is what you want to be perceived as. What do you want to be known for? When you introduce yourself and someone has a certain thought of you or they try to relay a way that they would describe you to another person, I want you to be able to answer, yes, that is exactly me, and you've defined that brand for yourself. So this video came to me after I had a few clients saying, I want to be perceived as X, but I am currently Y. How do we get those to become together? And how do we do that in a way that does not discredit either side? Which is a great question. And I know that if the handful of people of this world that I have access to are asking this question, I know that hundreds more of them also have that question. So if this is a question that you have been looking for the answer to, I hope this video is super helpful for you. And if you are one of those people, go ahead and leave a comment down below and let me know that you really like this video and that you would love to see more content on this topic. Before we jump in, I do want you to subscribe. When you subscribe, you'll be notified of future lives and you'll also be able to access the chat, which is super amazing. So I do have 3 tips for you guys today, and we'll go ahead and get into them. First, I want you to get really clear on who you are. So this is going to take some self-reflection in order to figure out what brand we want to do or what we want to present about ourselves to the world. We have to be able to know what we want to communicate, and that requires us to know who we are as people. So anytime I go through this process with my own clients, I do have to give a bit of a disclaimer letting them know that this is going to be a bit of a vulnerable conversation, but you have complete control over what you put out into the world. But in order to gain that control, you have to know what you are ready to share. So you have to get to know yourself fully and completely. I did have 3 questions for you that I wrote down, and I'll say them slowly so that you can write them down for yourself. But this will help you get to know who you are. The first question is, what do I want to be known for? Or, what do I want to be known as? The next question is, what are 3 words my friends or family would use to describe me? The next one is, what are 3 words I would use to describe myself? A follow-up question that you can ask yourself on the last 2 questions are, do I want to be known for this? Do I want to continue to be known for this? So if there are any words that came up that really resonate with you, I would definitely continue to bring those over into your new brand and your new personality. If there are any words that did not resonate with you and you don't want to continue to be known for this, I would just drop it. We don't have to continue with that one. My second tip, I want you to get clear on what the brand or the aesthetic expects of you. I want you to think of the brand or any aesthetic that you are currently subscribing to or that you plan to subscribe to as a template. So what I don't want you to do is to subscribe to that brand, subscribe to that aesthetic, and then you find years, months down the road that it's not even for you. So what this is going to do by doing that research initially, you're going to save yourself time and money on a rebrand. So when I say finding your personal brand, we are not really trying to become like the next Jeff Bezos. A personal brand that I think we can all agree with and all relate to is being professional. So, when you think of professional, I want you to think of it in terms of your industry. Professionalism is going to vary by industry. So when you get clear on what you are expected as a professional, what's expected of you as a professional in your industry, that is going to help you guide on help guide you on what you should be presenting in your personality. Alrighty, third, I want you to know that whatever your brand is, whether that is being professional and whatever your personality is, I want you to know that these two things can coexist. Even when they seem like they are at total odds, they can exist. And this is where strategy comes into play. What we aim to answer is how can we bring these two together in a way that is genuine and authentic? So, based on what you want to know, or based on what you want to be known for, we are going to see how we can spin that in a way that fits the template of the brand or the aesthetic that you are trying to achieve. So let's say that you want to be known for fashion, but you work in a space that doesn't really value that. So how do you be professional in an industry while still having the freedom to express yourself artistically? The first thing that comes to mind for me is that you can post on LinkedIn, you can post on Instagram, and you can show your outfits and show how your outfits bring you life and they inspire you to have new and creative ideas in the workplace. So this spin technique can be used for any of your passions. They can be used for any topic that you want to talk about, any of your hobbies. I want you to remember that you are a person. You're not just a brand. So even if you are expected to be professional, you are Caitlin, the professional. And that level of professional or that version of professional is going to look very different. So when I initially said professional as the brand, I'm sure the image that came to mind was very boring, very square, very grayscale. And so what your personality does is it adds color to this template. And so even if you are professional, you are now Caitlin's version of professional, and that looks beautiful, and that's a beautiful image. You would be doing yourself a total disservice by only doing what the brand expects of you and not adding your personality to it. So to recap, sorry, this is where my personality comes into play because I get very raspy voices and I always cut it out of my videos. So you guys are seeing like the raspiness. Alrighty, so to recap the 3 tips that I gave you guys, the first one is to be really clear on who you are and the questions that I want you to ask yourself in order to get really clear on who you are before you try to make yourself into this ideal version of your brand is, what do I want to be known for? What are 3 words my friends or family would use to describe me? And what are 3 words I would use to describe myself? And of those 6 words, do I want to continue to be known for this? The second tip was that I want you to get really clear on what the brand or the aesthetic expects of you and whether or not that resonates with you, whether that aligns with you, and is a long-term sustainable solution for you. Third, I want you to know that even if you are this brand, your personality can still shine through, and it's only an opportunity for you to shine your show your personality in a way that is new and different. Alrighty, so that is my live for today. That is my training for today. If you need assistance, you can reach out to me using the link in the description box below. And if you like this format, do let me know so that I can do more lives in the future. I think it's really cool and a lot of interactive format. I think it's a great interactive format. And if you need help in the future, do reach out to me. Sorry, I saw a comment come up. Let's see. Do I have an email list? I do actually have an email list. It's on my website. If you go to resonatestudio.com, REASONATE studio.com, if you do like the slash and then you go yes please, like yes dash please, you'll be able to see it there, and it'll send you a freebie, but that's my email list. I kind of hesitated in answering because I don't send out emails. So if you do want my free guide on how to create a very successful business brand strategy, you can use that link and that will add you to my email list, but I don't send out emails. So if you just want a great free strategy guide, go ahead and grab that. Maybe I'll send out emails in the future, but not right now. So you're in luck. Alrighty, well, I think that was a really quick and easy video, 11-minute training. I think that's kind of like record time. I just wanted to make sure that I was able to test out this new interactive format. So let me know if you guys like it, and don't forget to like the video, subscribe so you can join the chat. Thank you, Lillian. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.